I've been a fan of the Elixir since it came out, and it does exactly what I need to do. Long off the tee, holds a lot of greens. I can easily spin it with the wedges. Performs very well, okay? When the new ball came out, the Vero X1, I was skeptical because they say it's longer off the tee, but usually that means it's a harder cover. Well, it's not a harder cover. It's just as spinny as the Elixir, but it just pounces off the face. It is amazing. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for an extra couple yards off the tee and still want that same spin number that you get in your wedges and your irons and everything else. It is an awesome ball. Team Encore. See that? Got me for life.
For more information, their website is www.encoregolf.com. And be more with Encore.
2 teammates, 1 course, and the challenge ahead. Qualifying for the United States Golf Challenge has begun at selected golf courses nationwide. The United States Golf Challenge is 2-man best ball at its finest. Can your team be the best in the nation, perhaps in the world? Dust off your sticks, hit the range, and sign up now at usgolfchallenge.com.
Welcome back to Big's Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all your Amazon devices. Don't forget to subscribe with us on YouTube for BGT-TV. This is Big's Golf Talk and BGT-TV coming this Tuesday, February the 9th. So we're really looking forward to that. Bill the Golf Famous and the debut of BGT-TV this Tuesday.
They need to go subscribe. We got to give away 250 subscribers. Squares has already committed to getting a pair of shoes out. We got a lot of stuff going out. Let's get it done, people. Get out there, subscribe. We got some really, really big things coming.
Great conversation with the country music star Colt Ford earlier on, just before we went to the break. And here we are back on Big's Golf Talk and BGT-TV. And this segment is sponsored by golfknickers.com. They are the world's leader. They are the world's leader in traditional golf apparel. They specialize in their full line of men's plus fours, golf knickers as we know it, to complement the knickers. Their company has a full line of matching socks, caps, or shirts, allowing them to deliver the complete outfit to their customers. Their customers do include corporations, radio show hosts, TV hosts, golf courses, school golf teams, tournaments, and avid golfers around the world, such as myself and Bill the Golf Father Krampus. They are committed to growing the game of golf by encouraging players to wear the game the way it was meant to be played, in golf knickers. Golfknickers.com. They have a toll-free number for you, 1-800-940-9415, 1-800-940-9415. And Bill the Golf Father Cuevas are also making and keeping people safe during the COVID era. They're also making gaiters, and they have a really, really cool USA gator. So head over to Golf Knickers.
Head over, baby. You know, I just realized, Biggs.
What's that?
We're going to have to start making like blooper reels.
Yeah.
Because on the radio, we can go boop. And
yeah.
Not on live TV. This stuff is real now. So when there's a little hiccup, or you forget, or I forget, everybody gets to see it. There is no going back and turning back the clock. It's all out there. So
it's all out there. Exactly.
Oh yeah, and I just wrote down when you messed up the date, the time, and everything else, so I could keep referring back to it. Just saying, just putting it out there.
Well, it's still working out all the kinks, but we hope to get it all worked out and all that stuff. And Bill the Golf Father Cuevas, our next guest, is no stranger to Big's Golf Talk. As a matter of fact, he has come out with a great product to help people putt better and to align themselves better on the golf course. Let me introduce him. He is the CEO and founder of Indie Golf Clubs. The wedges, as we know, as the Stingray golf wedges, and the TT golf wedges as the ones I use for, obviously because they're legal. But for those that just like to have fun on the golf course, don't enter competitions, the Stingray golf wedges really help you backspin that ball.
They sure do. I mean, I've played with them sometimes. I like to mess with people that have no clue what's going on, especially the non-conforming ones, because those bad boys will check up and kick back. Love it.
Rob Lang is joining us here on Big's Golf Talk to talk about Scratch Stick, which is a multi-use tool to help you putt better and help yourself align better, and you can even videotape yourself on your swings. Rob Lang, welcome into Big's Golf Talk, my friend.
Thanks, guys. Nice to see you. Good to see the smiling faces.
Missed seeing you in Orlando, Florida this year with the PGA merchandise show and all that stuff. And I know typically you are there on demo day and meeting with people during the show and all that stuff. It's kind of somber, but understanding that they want to keep people safe. And Rob, I know you always look forward to being there, but not this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you get to see a lot of friends, from around the world, not just, here in the U.S. So that's the one thing we do miss, meeting with our international customers and partners and things like that. But, and then getting to spend some time with you guys, that's always a lot of fun. So at least we get to do this, right? So,
it's the next best
time, and we'll figure it out. So
at
least we all get to play golf.
Welcome on the debut of BGT-TV on YouTube TV. So glad to have you along with
first show.
So
thank you.
Number
I'm honored for the invite.
Very first show. How you like that? You can't. There's never going to be a first show again.
Yeah.
This is it. I mean, you get to be part of the history in the making. You know what I mean?
Speaking of history, Rob Lang is certainly, and Indie Golf Wedges, certainly making history in the golf world, especially in my golf game. Will always be a part of my heart and my soul, because Indie Golf Wedges was one of the wedge that I used at Bay Hill, 50 yards out on the 18th hole, and pulled it out with an Indie Golf wedge, 60 degree.
Yeah, the only bad thing about that shot is you didn't get to, putt with your Indie wedge. So Indie putter, I mean. So
well, I didn't have my Indie putter. So
it's funny you said that. I needed, we work with a lot of companies and stuff like that, and my Indie putter is getting a little modification on it right now.
Yeah, mine is.
Oh, yours too? Yeah. I had no clue.
I sent mine in too.
I sent mine in.
Yeah,
I sent mine in. So our Indie putters are getting a little change on it. So we're looking to share it with the world because we just want to make our girls look good. You know what I mean? Allison is beautiful, and I just like, hey baby, it's been a year. Let's change you a little bit. You know what I mean? So I know I'm excited. I'm excited and waiting for my girl to come back home. You know what I mean? As a matter, look, I can even prove it. I covered her and everything else and kept this home because I didn't want to take the chance of this thing disappearing. So I have it right there, right on my desk, and I'm looking forward for her to come back really, really soon. And I'm tired of listening to him brag about what happened in Bay Hill that nobody saw. There is no video. I don't know what he's talking about, people, but I do believe that I need a mute button on this side because I get tired of listening to him talk.
You know what? Here's the thing.
Yes.
This is all on tape. Bill knows exactly what I'm talking about because
I have no clue.
He talked about it and said how amazing the shot was, and it was an amazing thing to see. And he even described it. One hop in the hole. He described it. Go back and listen to the podcast. It's all there.
Rob, I think it was an imposter. Somebody that was duplicating my voice in that sound room that he has over there, hitting all those funny buttons and stuff like
that. Talented? I'm
flattered. I think our producer's that talented over there, and I think our producer has something to do with it. I think it's a conspiracy theory, Rob. That's all I'm going to say. It's a conspiracy.
All right, we're not here to talk about conspiracies. We're here
Yes.
to talk about an amazing company that is striving forward
Yes.
to make golf more fun for people out there. And a part of that is, Rob, you've come out with a new product called Scratch Stick. Talk
Yes.
about it.
Yeah, well, there's the there's the old adage that 80% of golf shots are mishit before you even take the club away, and it's because people don't align correctly. And so, for us, our mission is to make the game more fun and easier to play. And so this is one product we came up with where it fits into your bag. It's got multiple uses. It takes a bunch of different training aids that are already out there, basically puts them into one, right? And if you add up the cost of it, this is a much better deal than buying all those little other things. So we have, you can see in the image there, we have that green kind of track, and then there's a metal piece that goes with it. And in the track, there is 3 different slots where you can slide that through. And so you can, not only when you're practicing your putting, but you can do this out on the range too, where you can always check where your feet and everything are aligned and have your ball positioned consistently. And if we do that, we know if you do that, you're just going to play better because your alignment is you're aiming where you're supposed to be aiming. You get your shoulders, knees, feet, everything lined up, and that just makes it easier to swing the golf club in the direction that you want the ball to go. So so that was one thing we thought, well, it's very simple. A lot of people don't have time to go out there and grind on the driving range. So this is something you keep in your golf bag at all times. You need to warm up before your round. You just grab that. It weighs about the same or a little bit less than a golf club, so you don't really even notice it's in your bag. When you run down to the range to hit a few balls before the round, it takes about a half a second to set it up, and then okay, here's my ball position, here's my feet. Hit a few warm-up shots, and you're good to go.
So on the stick, it has 3 different slots, correct?
That's correct. Yeah. So
okay, so you have
here.
Yep.
And
now, can you tell us what the 3 different slots, so people have an idea? I'm assuming that it's for like different type of shot. Like say you're going to set yourself up to hit a draw, maybe set yourself up. The ball positioning, does that have anything to do with it?
Well, some of it is like if you're using a driver, you're going to want to put it in the most forward because the ball is out in front of you.
Chipping
if you're
in the
just
back end,
practicing, mid irons, wedges, things like that, you probably want it in the middle position. That way you can get the whole. I'll back up a little bit here, but you get the whole length down for your feet. And then we just put the third one in just to keep it basically balanced, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to figure out where the front of the stick.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, I think also the third one, you could use as a back alignment as far as keeping your shots low when you're trying to around the
and having them roll out.
Right.
Yeah, basically, we're trying to give the user as many options as possible for it. So, so that's the basic alignment as far as hitting golf balls on the range. And then you saw the images of putting also. And the really cool thing is that you can take these 2 pieces and put them on the green like this, and then you have a putting track, so you can get your putter in between. And then the other thing that I really like about this that's helped me a lot is there's a mirror on this piece here.
I was going to ask you about that. I saw that.
Rounded out this edge. So basically you're on the putting green, you just put the ball right on here, and you can check, by getting in your address position and see where your eyes are. Are my eyes over top of the ball? Are they outside, inside the ball? And then you can even, when you're putting, you can even kind of see the motion of your stroke. So that's a really cool feature. It's a putting stick. That's what a lot of these are called. So you're getting the alignment feature, you're getting the putting stick. So those are the things to help work on alignment and stroke and things like that. And then the other feature that's a couple features that are really cool is now this is you can see it's got kind of a stake on it or even a ball mark type thing.
It actually looks like a divot tool.
You can use it as a divot tool too.
Yeah, if you got a bad back, here you go.
Absolutely. If you're out practicing your pitching, you want to fix the green that you've just practiced on. So this is a nice thing. You don't have to get down on, squat down to fix all your ball marks. You can use this. But the really cool thing is this piece here is metal. So you stick this in the ground, and then every scratch stick comes with a magnet, and you put it on your phone or your recording device.
Okay.
And then, so, you stick this in the ground, boom, you stick
your phone in there, you could hear it. I mean,
you just go ahead and record
your
swing.
Strong magnet. Yeah.
You could tell it's a strong magnet. I mean, that thing went boom. It made a nice loud pop to it, right?
Well, that's the last thing we want. Hang on here, what's going on? That's the last thing we want is the phone to fall off and break, right?
Exactly.
So, it's very you're getting the reflection from my other screen.
No, you're fine.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
No, you're fine.
So that's really cool. So, and then the other thing is like not every range has grass, right? I mean, you can go to say you're at Topgolf or one of these other places. So what you can do is you take this is how you put it in your bag. You slide it together.
Okay.
And then you can put this in your bag, and you can have this portion sticking out of your bag. And it doesn't really matter if it's at an angle, because you can put your phone on there and still record yourself.
Right.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So then you can take that, video and look at it yourself.
Or send it to your coach.
Send it to your coach. And then the other thing is, if you're, it's winter right now, people want to practice, so they can, on the back of the stick, we have the logo, but this shape here, this is exactly the same size as a hole. So you can use this, you can put it on the floor, and you can putt to it to see if you're putting.
That is cool.
So you can use this to,
to align yourself.
And you can use the stick to check your eyes and putt off of. So you can do that on, at home, or, so it's, it's a very good multi-purpose tool. Good quality. It's going to last for a long time, and so we're excited about it. And we've been taking it out to different ranges and places, and we've got a few teachers here using it now as something when they're teaching people. So it's a really cool, easy thing to use.
I'll tell you what, that's very impressive, Bill.
It is. I'm looking at it. I'm like, because we're getting ours, folks. So we're going to get more in depth when we get ours and stuff like that. And who knows? Maybe they might be somebody out there might get one of their own too. But the thing is, I mean, we're learning. Right now with Rob, I mean, we've seen the videos like everybody else, and we still wanted to feature it and get it out there because we've heard about it before, but now it's here. Now people can go get it. They can go to your site. Where can they go get that? Where do you have it at, Rob? Give us some of the information where they can go get it at.
Is thescratchstick.com.
Okay.
So you can go there and see. We do have some video explainer videos on there, and it'll show you all the different features.
There you go. All you got to do is look at the screen. For the people that are watching it on TV, look at the screen. www.thescratchstick.com. Yep. That's I really. How many different purposes does the stick have in total?
Oh, let's see. There's alignment, putting stick, recording. There. So yeah,
there's about 8.
Exactly.
Perfect. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give
our producer does a terrific job.
It's like our producer read my mind. I use my words. He just blocked my face. I'm like, hey, right now, this is where I'm shining. I'm shining. Look, my face is shining. But no, that's really cool. The stuff that we have. Do you have anything else in the works? Because we're going to have you on again, and I know time's running short. We got about 2 or 3 minutes left. Can we get a little insight for the people? Because we know what you're indie golf as well, and we're going to have you on soon to talk more about indie. Can you give us a little preview of what's to come?
Yeah, we're going to do a little update to our wedges this year. We've got, as we always do, we do the research, and we're trying to make it a little bit easier to chip and putt, and the scoring side of the game, and just that's when you shoot lower scores, it's just more fun. So or if you have control over the ball with your wedges. So we're going to add a milled pattern to our wedges, and those will be launching in probably April timeframe.
Oh,
And
cool!
then
Right around the corner.
if we go even out a little bit further, we've got another putter model that's going to come out. But
Uh-oh.
that's all I can say about that right
Oh, you
now.
you cut me off because I was just about to say, what's my new girl's name? Come on, come
You'll have
on.
to wait to find out, Bill.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is like an arranged marriage,
Yeah.
man. Come on, Rob, give us a little bit. The first letter of my new girl's name is first letter, Rob.
Don't do it, Rob.
Yeah, I can't
Rob,
do it. I
come
can't
on,
do it.
Billy.
Wah, wah, wah.
There you go.
Yeah. That means we gotta wait till the next time the next time you're on the show and we start talking about the other stuff. Can I get the first letter of her name?
I may have one that I can even give a little sneak peek at.
So Hercules.
We'll see if we have it, but I think we'll have it by then, but we'll see.
Oh, yes.
All the prototypes are in, and we've kind of dialed in the last little pieces, and so now we're just finalizing some of the, like you said, the cosmetics and all that. So, yeah, we're excited about it.
That's perfect. Well, we appreciate you being on, especially now with the scratch stick. We're looking forward to hours coming so we can start getting on. Biggs needs a lot of practice in putting, and he keeps telling people about what he did in Bay Hill allegedly, where I cannot recollect. I might, I got a vitamin B deficiency, so maybe that's part of it. Or I just don't like him. I haven't figured out which part it is, but I'm glad that you are on, and we finally got to talk about the scratch stick. Look for more details. Rob, tell us where people can find out more about you, indie golf, and the scratch stick.
Yeah, so you can get a hold of us at indiegolfclubs.com. We have a chat feature there. We have our phone number there. We have an email. So, and we love to talk golf. So if you use any of those things, you're going to get a response almost instantaneously. And then we have the scratchstick.com, which you've seen already. And you can, again, we have phone numbers and emails on the website there that you can get a hold of us to ask any questions that you might have. So, yeah, get the scratchstick.com in your bag, and then you won't have to practice as much because you'll be aligning right all the time and you'll be hitting good golf shots.
Perfect. Biggs.
Well, Rob, thank you so much for joining us here on Biggs Golf Talk on BGT-TV. We appreciate you, brother, and appreciate all the things that you're doing to make golf more fun for everybody out there. So thanks so much, and be blessed.
I'm excited for my new girlfriend. I'm a scratch golfer. I scratch all the time. Now I get a new feature for that stick, scratching Billy's back.
We need to head into a break right now. We'll be right back right after this.